morning all of you. In class 11 Commerce, we are on chapter 5, Emerging Modes of E-Business. Yesterday I explained you what is e-business, and then we will move towards the next topic of this chapter, that is emerging modes of e-business. See, my dear children, this is chapter number 5. We already completed 4 chapters, and that you had in your first term also. So this chapter will include in the next exam. And what are the emerging modes of e-business? In this chapter, I'll tell you about the difference between traditional business and e-business. Then the next topic. Do you hear me, Mayur? First of all, in this chapter, what is e-business? E-business means the business through electronic modes or business through internet. Emerging modes means new and advanced technology in business, that is e-business. And the next topic is scope of e-business. What are the types and scope of e-business? Then the differences between traditional business and e-business. So, first of all, today I am going to explain you difference between traditional business and e-business, and I am sure you will be able to understand through these PPTs. First of all, difference between traditional business and e-business. You can make these type of 2 columns. One is for basis, then traditional business, then e-business. Because in the business studies, differences you have to show in tabular form only. And don't write the answer in short form or one word. You have to make the complete sentence. While giving the answers, you have to make complete sentence. Here, for making the slides easy and comfortable to understand, we make it simple, single words, so easy to learn. But in exams, you have to write the answer in complete statement. So look at the screen now. Traditional versus e-business. What are the differences between traditional business and e-business are today's topic. So in your notebook, chapter number 5, emerging modes of e-business, you have to make these columns. First point, ease of formation, or we can say formation process, starting process. In traditional business, the formation of business is very difficult. Why traditional business formation is difficult? The first question may be in your mind. Because for traditional business, more investment, more raw material, more stock, more space, more workers, everything will be required in more quantity compared to e-business. So traditional business formation, you will write in complete sentence. The formation of traditional business is difficult as it requires more investment, more workers, more decoration, more capital, more stock. Okay? Yes, furniture, office, etc. Now e-business. The formation of e-business is very easy and simple, my dear children. How you can say it? See, for e-business, we don't know the place where they have situated. Same here. Only one computer, and if the business grow, they will increase more setups with internet connectivity, and one operator is sufficient to start the business. The person who knows about the computer operations, about the order taking and order delivering, this is easy. So we can say formation, starting of e-business is simple compared to traditional business because it requires less investment, less stock, less goods, less workers. Okay? Second, physical presence of buyers and sellers or some staff or workers or salesmen, and this is necessary and required in traditional business. Say in traditional way means the old way of business, while the physical presence of buyer and seller is necessary. That is the traditional and old way. That is from generation to generation. Like offline teaching, when you will come to school and we will teach you, that is traditional way. Now through Zoom, physical presence is not necessary. You are sitting at home and we are in the school and we don't have face-to-face interaction. Still we are teaching and you are learning. That is electronic mode, my dear children. So physical presence in traditional business is required. While we have traditional offline method of teaching, then you come to school now, you cannot send to anyone. Same here in traditional business. The buyers and the sellers, the salesman and the representative or the some person's physical presence is necessary. While in e-business, we don't know. You order the various companies nowadays, big billion sale and everything is going on. We don't know them. There is not necessary, not required your physical presence over there and their physical presence over here. Just order on online nowadays from cell phone or from there. So it is easy. Okay. Then next, location. Location means market position. Location means where we are starting our business, where we have showroom, where we have our shop. So location is necessary in traditional business. That's why big malls, big franchisees, always situated in the market area or in the middle of the city, where it is possible for everyone to reach there. So location is important for them, but e-business, it is not necessary where they are situated. You just giving them orders and they are delivering at your doorsteps. Okay, so location is not important. When we studied great personalities about their online business, what they said, we started our business in a single room or in our garage. So location is not important. You just giving the orders through website, through internet. So location is not as important than cost of setting. Just now I told you. Cost of setting up or starting. Traditional business requires high cost. Yes, Mayur, how we can say that traditional business requires high cost? Traditional business requires high cost because more investment, more goods, decoration, offerings, furniture, workers, new brands, everything required by a traditional business because customer can demand anything, different size, different colors, different varieties. Every type of goods they have to keep. So that's why their investment is high. In whatever business the investment is high, it means it is costly setup. They have to own a big showroom or big shop in the middle of the city. If that is not their own, they have to rent it out. It means naturally there will be more cost. But while cost of setting up of e-business, when we compare, then we can come to know it is less costly or less cost on setting up. Just now I told you, there is not requirement of physical presence. There is not requirement to keep the stock, to invest. Only one computer operator in initial days. If business expand, they will also expand. Then operating cost. See, operating cost means maintenance cost. In traditional business, the operating cost is very high. We can say high because it has to pay various expenditures. Salary to employees, electricity bill, maintenance charges, cleaning charges, repairs. If that is on rent, then rent. So operating cost is high. They have to keep variety of products. Now the operating cost of e-business is very less. Whenever they will get the order, then they will deliver the goods. Only the transportation charges is there. Then next, contact with suppliers and customers. Traditional business generally it is indirect to intermediaries, but in e-business that is direct. You order various types of goods through e-business online transactions. So you just order directly and they supply at your doorstep directly. There is no mediator. But in traditional business, generally that is a channel. Which type of channel? First of all, I have to say like wholesalers, retailers, produces goods in somewhere, some part of the country. Then they supply it to wholesalers. Wholesalers supply it to retailers and we consumers buy from retailers. That's why it is indirect and these are the channels of distribution. Channels of distribution, wholesalers, retailers. These are known as intermediaries. Okay? The channel of distribution may be long, like some brokers or agents can also be there. Even it can be short, like direct from retailers, or if there is no retailers, direct producer to consumers or to wholesalers. So generally traditional business means the old pattern of business is indirect. Producers supply goods to wholesalers, wholesalers to retailers, and retailers sell according to the required quantity to the customers. Okay. See, these are known as channels of distribution. You will learn about them in class 12th. In marketing management, we will explain you these intermediaries. Producer produces goods, they sell in bulk quantity, large quantity, to wholesalers because it is not possible for producer to go or to open their shop in every part of the country. So generally what they do, they appoint some, they give agencies to wholesalers. So they sell in bulk quantity to wholesalers. Now wholesalers have contact with retailers. Retailers means small shopkeepers. Like in your locality, there will be some general stores. Okay, so these are the retailers. Retailers purchase from wholesalers and sell according to the requirement to consumers. That's why we can say wholesalers are the link between producers and retailers, and retailers are the link between wholesalers and consumers. They supply their goods to the consumers. So that channel or that distribution channel is old traditional. But in e-business, there is no intermediaries, no wholesalers, no retailers. Just you place the order and you will get the goods. Okay, my dear children? Then next. Business process and length of cycle. In traditional business, they produce goods, they pack the goods, then they market it, and then wholesalers supply to retailers, retailers from retailers we can buy. So it takes long time. Goods produced at somewhere, at some time, at some place, and consumed at somewhere, at some time. And there will be a long channel of distribution, wholesaler, retailers. So it takes generally length of cycle or business process is lengthy. See, if you want to buy something, you get one product. You cannot approach to the producer, that is in Calcutta, because producer will supply goods to wholesale. If you will approach to wholesalers, then it will be difficult for you because wholesalers will not sell you in one quantity. Then what to do? You will approach to retailer because you want one quantity. It takes long time, my dear children. Now come on to e-business. Very easy. It takes very less time. The business processes and length of cycle is very short in comparison to it. Just place the order, see the website, make the cart and place the order. Now interpersonal touch. Interpersonal touch means we know the seller, they know us. See, in many shops when you will enter regularly, when you will visit, they know you about you. Ma'am, what is your demand? They know about your taste and preferences. So interpersonal touch means buyers and sellers know each other. But in e-business, we don't know about them. Flipkart started by some other person, running by some other person, and we don't know the owners. Same as Amazon, same as Myntra. You know about them? No. But in our local shops, we know about them. And they also know about us. So there is interpersonal touch. Touch means generally know about each other. Next is ease of going global. Global means wide area of market. Wide area of market means it is very easy for e-business to sell their products in any part of the world. Chirag Vijay, please. But for a traditional business to expand, to go in different parts of the country to sell their products globally is very difficult. They can sell their products in their city, in their state, in their country by traditional way. But for going global or to cover the wide area of market or business, it is difficult for them. But for e-business, it's easy. Easy of going global, easy of expand their business, easy of increase the market area. They can sell their goods at remote places, hilly areas, urban areas, rural areas. It is easy for them. Wherever there is network connection, they can sell their goods. Nowadays too, you can place the order through your mobile phones than employees. Yes, now my question is, what do you think? Which type of employees required in traditional business? Generally, semi-skilled, unskilled, or those who have communication skills, those who have marketing skills can be appointed. Because that is the requirement here. Like for selling the goods, they should have the person who has good communication skills. Okay, now for e-business, technically or professionally qualified workers are required. Those persons who can handle the technical problems, to handle the computers, to handle the network system, those who are qualified for taking orders, supplying, delivering the goods, those persons are required in e-business. Then next is risk. Transaction risk, delivery risk, payment risk, it is less in traditional business. That's why old age people always prefer traditional business. First they see, then buy. First they take, then they pay. This is the reason people of old age or people of my age also prefer traditional business. What is our thinking, my dear children? First we see, then we buy. First we take, then we pay. First we earn, then we spend. This is the tendency. Same here in traditional business, the risk is less. Why? Because we have face-to-face contact, we can check the product, we can solve our doubts immediately. But in e-business, transaction risk is very high due to lack of personal contact. Maybe the goods not according to the quality, not as per order, not according to the quality and quantity. Maybe the goods are defective. And if you return the goods, maybe there will be some problem while they will give you payment. And payment risk is also there, I'll tell you. So generally transaction risk is less in traditional business. So transactional risk, payment risk and delivery risk. Please note down, all risks are less in traditional business. That's why people of old age prefer traditional business, because there is less risk in payment, in delivery, in goods taking and giving, and in transaction, in giving the order, while taking the order, while taking the product. It is less. Payment risk is also very less. Just take the goods and make the payment. But in a business, all risks are virus, hacking. I'll explain you these terms. Virus, hacking, other problems are there in payment also. And even your personal intellectual property or personal information may also be leaked. So virus, hacking, these problems are there. Maybe some internet connectivity is there. Maybe the product you are ordering you will not get. Maybe the quality is not according to your product. Maybe they show some other product and give you some other product. So there is more risk in e-business. So today we completed this topic. First of all, I am going to explain you Formation, traditional business, it's difficult because it requires more investment, more stock, more workers, more time, and e-business process is very simple. Just few things. Physical presence in traditional business, it is required. In e-business, that is not required. Location or market situation is very important. Traditional business you cannot open in a remote area or in an exterior of the city. No, no one will approach there. Generally, traditional business is in the mid of the city, so it is easy for everyone or it is easy to customers to reach there. Then e-business, location is not necessary, you just supply the goods according to your order. Then cost of setting up, in traditional business it is very high, but in e-business that is less. Operating cost, same here. Operating cost means the maintenance cost is high, and in e-business that is less. Contact, it is indirect, it is directly contact. Traditional business process or length of cycle takes long time while producing and consuming. While in e-business that takes short time. So today we completed these topics and risk. See my dear children, risk is always high in e-business, in payment risk, in transaction risk. Other risks are also there, just I told you, hacking, virus, but that is less. And sure you must understand.